on my walk. Relationships are super imperative to have. Relationships are what build companies, what build businesses. They're what build communities, tribes, family structures. You need to have relationships to just operate well in society. I'm a relationship person, meaning that from time to time I'll message people to see how they're doing, check up on them. You know, certain people I will message quarterly. There's others that I'll message maybe once a month, or maybe call, or send them like a photo or something, or a video, specifically of my young one. And then there's others that I talk to on a daily basis. I call pretty frequently, because I just be needing to hear from folks. Their energy helps me to get my day started sometimes, even though I can get my own day started with my own energy. I've always been a relationship type of person. I think it's due to when I was younger, spending some summers by myself, while my brother, my cousins, they went to be with their father's side of the family. And because I didn't grow up with my father, I didn't have his side of the family to go be with. So there were some summers that I spent at home without somebody to argue with, fight with. Going to school became my way of being able to connect with folks. So like from 4th grade all the way up through college, I barely missed a summer school. I barely missed an intercession, because in LAUSD there were what was called tracks. So there was A track, B track, C track, and when I was in middle school I was on B track. And every intercession I would be there. It didn't matter how much time I had, at the school. If the intercession was just a month and a half, and it only lasted until like 12 noon, I'm like, I gotta be there, because I needed to be around other people just to keep from just to keep from going a little crazy at home, not really having anybody to hang out with or talk to sometimes. Even though I grew to being all right, being by myself, I grew up being all right doing that. Like as I got older, I enjoyed being alone sometimes, most of the time. However, I would have that one friend or boyfriend to hang out with And I would be fine just hanging out with them. Honestly, I would be fine just hanging out with them. Now, would they be fine just hanging out with me is another thing. I've really cared for long-lasting relationships, and it's one of the reasons why I wanted to have my own family, was because I wanted to have a household where I could build relationships, with my husband, with our, sons and daughters, and for us as a whole, as a unit, to, attract other families, other tribes, and build communities in that manner, so relationships have always been important to me. Even me wanting to reconnect with my father, it was tough. That's a story within itself, how tough that was, trying to reconnect with him. And even my stepfather, who act like he really don't want to be in none of his kids' lives. He got a whole nother family, over 20 years of very little to no contact. And he very recently, a few years ago, had expressed that he did leave his family out here on this side of the country. So yeah, I'm really big on relationships. I'm a one-on-one type of person. I like to connect with folks on a one-on-one basis. I'm cool. I could function at parties. But I don't have to be there the entire party. I've learned to make my presence known, talk to who I feel like I need to talk to, get their number if I want to talk to them later, and bounce. And build a one-on-one relationship with them. Hit them up when there's something relevant to hit them up about. And go get breakfast or lunch, or meet on a Zoom to have a conversation about something, and I'm pretty consistent when it comes to connecting with people, because I care for learning about people. I love learning about people's backgrounds. I love learning about, especially, married couples or people who are in relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, or even really good friendships. I usually ask about their relationship. How long have y'all been together? What has kept y'all together? If they've been married for a number of years, and that's my go-to. What makes a good marriage? Because I'm interested in, long-lasting relationships. And even with my marriage, I'm interested in having a long-lasting marriage. So, yeah, I'm on this walk. So I need to exercise. But that was something that I had, I've always had on my mind, is how much I'm about relationships and building long-lasting relationships. So I hope this, reaches folks, whoever is a relationship person. You got somebody out here, go take that walk and, have some revelations. All right. Y'all have a great day.